Good morning. Today I will be sharing with you all my Wednesday routine. So it's like 6:30 in the morning now, and I'm getting me a cup of coffee, and I'm about to sit down and have my Bible study time and prayer. I like to get up before everyone else, with the exception of if any of my children are in school. They may be up at this time or getting ready for school. But I've always loved to get up before everyone else and spend my time reading the Bible and my time with God before my day gets started, because once the day gets started, I know that it's going to be very hard for me to carve out some time to read the word and spend time in prayer. So I've always done it at the beginning of my day. So I would like to take this time to introduce myself. Hello, I'm Nicole with Help Mama Remote, and I love helping moms by sharing videos on faith, family, home, and food. So if you haven't subscribed, please be sure to do so and click that little bell so you'll be notified when another video is uploaded. My goal over here on this channel is to encourage Christian women to be sound in biblical doctrine, love your husbands and children, and to be busy at home for the sake of the gospel. So I pray that after you leave here today, you will be edified.
From the city, it's been so long since we've been gone. I wanna feel that summer feel, but I don't wanna go if you ain't with me. Let's make a home, be all alone. So tell me, baby, where would you like to go? Maybe we'll drive from coast to coast, only to where we love the most. I'm taking you to paradise, paradise. You know where we're going tonight, paradise, paradise.
So today is my Wednesday morning. My Wednesdays, I wash my sheets. So I'll be washing my sheets today. Right now, I'm just cooking some breakfast for my husband, myself, and Jaya. Jayla is off to school. So I had my Bible study time this morning. I'll probably read a little bit more later, some things that I wanted to know more about. We're in Matthew, I want to say it was chapter 18, and it talked about binding and loosing. So I want to get a little bit more understanding about the binding and loosing, because we know it is really misused, sadly, in the church. So I wanted to learn a little bit more about that. So probably over the weekend, I'll dig a little deeper in that if I don't get a chance to do it today, because tonight I have my women's Bible study, and tomorrow I have my Bible study fellowship in the morning. So that's what I'm doing now. I'm about to cook some eggs, and we had burritos yesterday, so I'm going to use the leftover meat, some eggs, and I'm going to make us breakfast burritos this morning. Last week we were supposed to have burritos on Tuesday. This Tuesday we were supposed to have enchiladas, but since we didn't have burritos last Tuesday because we had leftovers. So my menu plan, I'm loving my menu plan. You would think that if you have a menu plan, you're like set, but it really gives you so much flexibility. One, you have all the items that you're cooking. And two, if you have leftovers, you don't want to cook that day, eat the leftovers. You know, that's what hey, we down with leftovers. We have leftover, okay. Sunday, we have meatball subs, right? This month we're doing movie night dinners on Sunday. So we have meatball subs on Sunday. So we had leftover meatballs. So yesterday we had spaghetti and meatballs, which Monday is my one pot meal day. I don't know what I had on the menu, but I used some leftover meatballs for spaghetti. So when my daughter came home yesterday, it was Tuesday, she thought we was going to have more leftover spaghetti, but no, I did burritos. But we still have leftover spaghetti, so that will get eaten up this week. I'm telling y'all, I am not playing when it comes to this food. No need for us to waste food, you know, with all the prices going up. You know, eat the food that we have. Be grateful for what we have. So, I ain't playing with leftovers. We gonna eat them leftovers. I don't care how I gotta remix them. So my eggs are done. I'm just gonna take some of this meat and put it on the side and heat it up because I don't want to put it in the microwave. I'm gonna heat the meat up some before I put it in the burrito. And I've been nibbling on this meat. It tastes so good. This is the meat I picked up from Food Fillets. A steak meat. Still got a little more. So I'm trying to think, should I make today's supposed to be stewed chicken? No. This might be just another leftover meal. So this is how I organize the top of my refrigerator. At the top is all leftovers. I've been researching what should go on what shelves. So all the leftovers are on the top. It's really good because I can see them. So like I say, we have leftover spaghetti, and we will more than likely be eating that Friday, Saturday, whatever day I don't want to cook. And then we have that leftover steak meat. But anyway, so this is all the meat leftovers from this week so far. And then we just have the little odds and ends, the refried beans, some tomatoes, and cheese. So we're gonna finish this up. But today I may go ahead and cook because it's only a little taco meat left, or like I say, we'll eat it up. Even got my husband's burrito here for lunch, so that's what he'll be taking for lunch this morning for work. Okay, y'all, I did a little testing here on my hood to see if I wanted to spray paint it silver because our appliances don't match. So this is white. When we had our white stove, it's old. I was looking at somebody coming out here to replace it, but it would be like a couple months out. So I said, I don't know, maybe I'll try to spray paint it. But I'm not sure. Now I feel like I just want to paint it white to allow it to blend in with the cabinets, since I just repainted the cabinets. So I may just go ahead and paint it white. I don't know. My husband was asking about changing out the refrigerator and the dishwasher, but they're not broke. It's like they're not broke, and I don't, you know, see a need to spend money on something that is not broke, you know. So hey, and then our dishwasher is pretty new. 5 years old is new, and it may be a little older, but that's new to me. Our refrigerator is maybe 3 years old. We did purchase it used, but at the time we picked up the refrigerator, our stove was still white. So and then where we got the refrigerator from, it was like a used appliance place, and I didn't like any of the silver refrigerators. So, I don't know. It's really not important to me, but then sometimes it, you know, the colors throw me off. However, well, one of the things I'm trying to be is content and grateful for what the Lord has blessed me with. So, I will DIY something. I will paint it. I should have did just 3 eggs. I did 4. And that looks like quite a bit. This one will be for my husband because it's very big. I don't need that much fruit. So tell me what y'all think. You think I should just paint it a fresh coat of white or try silver? And if you are hearing any howling in the background, it's our wind. It has been so windy here. Okay, so today, since I'll be changing my bed, I usually like dust the bed. Since it's wood on the top, it gets a lot of dust. I'll also dust our pictures and mirrors in the bedroom. So what I did, I created a dusting caddy, and I also have a mopping caddy. Whenever I'm doing some mopping, I have a caddy that I use, that I take around, but this is my dusting caddy. So let me share with you what I have in here. So this is not in here. This hangs in my cleaning closet, but I pick it up as I get the caddy because I use this like to dust high places I can't reach, baseboards and things like that. So this is I want to say Libman, and I picked this up from Menards some years ago. I also have some microfiber cloths. These are green. Any surfaces, I use green microfiber cloths. And so like in the bathroom, I have like a caddy under the sink. It'll have green for any surfaces and yellow for the toilet. So I keep these in my dusting caddy, so when I need to wipe something down, surfaces, I use the green. I also have some orange glow wood furniture. Now I just picked this up recently. I wanted to do my table and some other places I have wood. I haven't done my bed with it yet. My husband has some like leather one. I want to say it was orange glow, so I decided to get some for the wood. So I have this in the caddy, as well as Pledge lemon enhancing polish. There's another one I get, and I'm not sure, I may have ran out, but it's, I want to say it's Pledge, but it's the blue can. It smells so good, y'all, but it doesn't shine, but it just smells so good. I think I ran out of it because usually I would have it in this caddy as well. I got this antibacterial fabric spray. Tide. I use this to spray down the bed. Any other pillows that I'm not washing, I'll spray this. I use this on my couch. Like I say, large pillows, any fabric, I use this on. I don't use it on my laundry, just anything that I'm not going to wash. I keep Fabuloso pretty much in everything. I like Fabuloso. It smells really good. So if I needed to get some water, I'll add some Fabuloso to it. So I keep some of that in there. And then the window cleaner I have here is just some dollar store window. This is awesome. LA's Totally Awesome window cleaner. There is a window cleaner that Luann, for I believe her channel is There's Always Something Going On Around Here. One second. But she mentioned window cleaner to me. I found it once at Walmart. I have not found that window cleaner again. But this is just a dollar store window cleaner. And then I have a feather duster And I have these. I have multiple of these, the little mitts. I got these from the dollar store a long time ago. Have not seen them again, but if I see some more, I'm gonna grab them up. I have a red and blue, and they're for surfaces. I'm not mopping the floor with them, so I know even though they're not green, it doesn't matter. Then I have a red one my baby was helping me clean up. So that's all I have here in my dusting caddy. So when I go to the room, I take this. When I go to any room to dust, I'll bring this with me if I'm gonna do multiple surfaces, and I don't want to have to keep going back and forth downstairs.
You better start moving and feel the music. Get your groove on and let it use you. When you feel the fire and you know it's right, pure desire, just hold on tight. Get up, down, move around, get down on the ground, get high and touch the sky. You know the reasons why. Just dance. Come on, just dance. Just dance. Come on, just dance. When the heat gets too hard to handle, and you know you're about to get it.
At 10:30 every morning, I have an alarm set for me to list. I'm a reseller, so I try to list every day. They say it helps with the algorithm, but I had some purses that I had drafts to, so that helped me get it done today. So I'm going back in and just checking everything, checking the weights on the items, measurements, and just filling in the rest of the items that I need to complete the listings. So I was glad to get this done. This week I have listed every day, Monday through, I'm doing this voiceover on a Friday, but I listed every day, Monday through Thursday. So that was very, very good for me. And if I do 4 days a week, that's good. And at one while I was trying to list 20 items, 25 items a day, but I found that to be a little bit more overwhelming and I get burnt out. So I'm just listing, when I get tired. If I do it an hour, good, 30 minutes, good, whatever, that works for me. So now what I'm just doing is putting up the items that I listed this week. Sometimes I'll store them in a basket and then I'll put them in the bins they go in, because I have everything organized based on category, size. So when something is sold, it's easy for me to find the items that I have sold. Today is really the day. I'm on schedule. So it's 11:55. So I'm going to start putting my dinner on. I have timers set on my phone to keep me on track. Of course, there are days I ignore my timer. So far, I've gotten the sheets washed, then the dryer, got the other covers now in the washing machine. I did my listing already, so I'm done with that for today. I'm gonna cook dinner and have it done, and I think I'm gonna put it in the already to put away container, so when Jayla gets home, my husband get home, we just make plates and I don't have to worry about cleaning up the kitchen, because tonight I have Bible study at 8 o'clock. And I want to be pretty much done by 5 and then just relax the rest of my evening and not have to come back and do a lot of cleaning. So that's what I'm doing now. I'm getting started. I got my corn on. I'm going to cook this cilantro and lime rice. We had this yesterday with our burritos, so hopefully they won't get sick of it, but it has such a wonderful flavor. So I'll be doing this. I'm putting this on, and now I'm just going to get my chicken ready. I'm going to do stewed chicken, so I want to get that all prepared. I beat the timer. Now the rice says 1 3/4 cups of water and 1 tablespoon of butter. I've just been adding 2 cups of water, no butter, but today I'm going to add some butter, but I'm also still using my 2 cups of water because it just doesn't look like a lot. My baby girl is always helping me all around the house, cleaning, cooking. Now she wanted to help me in the kitchen, so I'm having her make the cornbread. Now, I do not cook by recipes. Now, if I do a recipe on my channel, it's because I have measured everything out and I've written it down, and then I'll share the recipe. However, when I cook on a daily basis, I do not use recipes. I just don't. And I have done that for so long. I taste it. If it's good, we good. So I don't know if any of you are like that. Do you all use recipes? I don't like to use recipes because I think it makes, cooking so much more expensive. I have so many things on hand that I can improvise and substitute, and it works well. So all my sheets are ready. This week I washed my sheets. I have 2 blankets that go on top of my sheets. My comforter and spread I do not wash every week. I wash that like once a month. So you will see me spray it with some Tide disinfectant just to freshen it up. That's also why I didn't throw my comforters on the floor, because they're going back on the bed. If I was going to wash them, I would throw them on the floor with no problem. So my sheets are done. Everything is done. So I'm fixing the bed. Oh my goodness. It feels so good to get in a clean bed. I can tell when I have washed my sheets, as well as the bed just is so good because I have everything tucked so neatly. By the time it's time to wash my sheets the following week, you can tell because the tuck's not right anymore. So you can tell when it's time to wash the sheets. So tell me, do you all make your bed every day? I do. I have to have my bed made every day. I don't know if we spoke about this on my channel before, but I have to have my bed made every morning. Tell you a little story. I have not always been like this. When I was a young person, teenager, young adult years, I did not make my bed. My grandmother helped with me a lot. She was very influential in my life, and my grandmother was one that made her bed every single morning. So when I would stay over her house, I had my own room, and I wouldn't make the bed. So she was telling me, Nicole, make your bed. You have to make your bed every morning. And I'm thinking, wait, I got to go to school. How can I make my bed in the morning? So once she said, if you're not going to make your bed, close the door. So I started closing the door, and she was like, make the bed. It was so funny. So now I'm sure she can really appreciate that I make my bed every morning. It is, I'm telling you, there's nothing like coming in the room with a beautifully made bed. It doesn't have to be 5,000 count thread. No, it doesn't need to be any of that. Make our beds in the morning. It just being a good steward. I've learned over the years the importance of being a good steward over what the Lord has blessed me with. Showing him my love by taking care of it. Just take care of what I have. And that's a way to be thankful. It's nothing like buying your kid a pair of shoes or a pair of jeans. You go in a room and they have them thrown on the floor. To me, that just doesn't show appreciation. So if you don't make your bed every morning, try it. Try it. I'm not going to tell you to do it for 30 days because that makes a habit. No, just try it. Try it. And like I say, just show your gratitude and thankfulness to God for him giving you a bed, giving you the sheets, and everything that he continues to provide for us. And I'm going to put this on record. My grandmother is 91 years old and she still makes her bed. So now if you have any health challenges, that's a different story. We have to give ourselves grace, and prayerfully we have somebody that can help us. And I guess I'm sharing all the stories today. Now, the wall on my side of the bed, I have a lot of mirrors on that wall. And the reason for them, because they're camouflaging holes. Now, a few years ago, and remember, when I say a few years, that could be 3 years, that could be 5. But a few years ago, Aldi had this headboard that they were selling, but there were panels. They were like faux leather, tufted leather. They had Velcro, and you would like hook and loop them to your wall. So when I got the headboard, we put them up with the Velcro. I was pregnant with my youngest. Sleep. Woke up during the middle of the night getting clunked upside the head with one of the panels. Not too long after I woke up getting clunked in the head, another one falls and hits my husband in the head. Y'all, I tell you, it was hilarious now, but it hurt then. We thought we were being attacked. But anyway, so what we had to do, we had to take some plywood, mount it to the wall, and then mount the panels to the wall. So now when we moved our bed, we got this bed, we moved our bed, there were holes in the wall. So I'm like, okay, I didn't want to paint. So we covered them up with mirrors. So hopefully before spring, before summer, before it's gardening season, I can get to this wall, take down all the mirrors, patch up the hole, and just paint this one wall because I refuse to paint this entire room. So that's my story. So dinner is ready. That's the stewed chicken. Here's the rice. And there's the corn. So I'm gonna make my husband's plate. I'm even gonna make Jayla's plate. And maybe even Jaya's. Make everybody's plate and put the food up. Like I say, I don't want to have to clean up later. I'm going to be ending this vlog, and like I said, I just would like to just take the rest of the day and relax before Bible study at 8 o'clock so we can just chill. Jayla comes in, she does a lot of talking about the things that went on at school. So I'd like to thank you guys for watching this video and see you in the next one. Bye bye.